So before I got the Telly TV, I had a couple of questions. How's the sound? How's the picture quality? How many inputs does it have? Can you turn the second screen off? So on and so forth. And other than the unofficial Telly TV Reddit, there just isn't a ton of information out there in the wild, so I figured I'd make my own video. So as you may or may not know, there's a lot of fine print. And the last thing you want is to be on the hook for $1,000 or whatever it is because the TV arrived broken. Fortunately, they do a superior packing job. In fact, it's probably the best packing job I've seen with the TV, which may I add is very heavy. Plan on having somebody with you to assist you with it. As far as setting the TV up, your miles are going to vary. It's going to depend on your Wi-Fi signal, the device you're pairing it with. It took me around 30 minutes from the moment it was plugged in to the moment I was actually watching TV. From a design point of view, it's kind of annoying to have all your inputs on one side while the power cable is on the other side. If I'm tasked with engineering this TV, I'm going to make sure all the ports are accessible from the same side. Not only to cut down on clutter, but aesthetically it's easier to hide your cables when they're all in the same spot. Speaking of design, very thin bezel. I don't think you can get it much thinner. It's almost non-existent. The only other complaint I have design-wise is the actual soundbar. Why on earth is it white? Not only does it cheapen the look of the TV in my opinion, it's a little bit distracting than say if it were painted black or even silver. And while we're on the built-in soundbar, it's all treble. It's better than using TV speakers, but not as good as using, say, a Vizio all-in-one soundbar. You know, if I were to compare the picture quality, I would put it somewhere in the range of a TCL 5 series, maybe even the 4 series. And just like with one of my TCL TVs, I have what they call dirty screen effect, or banding, which is something that's really only noticeable when the screen is gray or white, and it's all going to come down to your panel. You might end up what they call hitting the panel lottery. Minimal to no dirty screen effect whatsoever. Unfortunately, I did not hit that lottery. The TV has LEDs going all around the back of the TV, which is a nice touch. You can change the color, but what a missed opportunity for a TV that boasts about being so smart to not have the capability of syncing those colors to what you're actually watching. Perhaps that's something that can be turned on in a future update. But as of right now, you can expect a pretty bare bones experience when it comes to actually fine-tuning the TV. Don't expect a full array of settings to toggle and tweak. Not yet, anyway. All the usual suspects are there: brightness level, backlight level. Just don't expect access to a large variety of advanced settings out the box. I'm sure with future updates we'll get more control over certain things, but as of right now the TV is in beta, so you should keep your expectations in check. It's far from a finished product. Okay, so let's just quickly talk about the second screen. As far as I understand, you can't shut it off, which would defeat the purpose for them. That second screen is their moneymaker. However, you can lower the brightness. As far as widgets are concerned, all the major news outlets are there. However, if you don't want news popping up and you just want to see sports, you can do that too. You can actually customize exactly what live sport ticker you want to be featured, as well as specific stocks you might want to watch. Tesla or Amazon, for example. Now, does that second screen get distracting? I would say yes, but the severity of it is situational. If you're just watching sports or news in the daytime, it's not that bad. Whereas at nighttime, with all the lights off, trying to watch a movie, I think it's more noticeable. And while I understand that's the goal, they want you to look there, I just feel if the soundbar wasn't white, it would blend in a little bit better. But maybe that's just it. Maybe they don't want it to blend in. They want it to stand out as a second screen. And even though this TV might not have all the bells and whistles when it comes to visual fidelity or sound, I think it's an interesting experience when you can actually customize what you're seeing below. A steady free flow of information that you would be looking on your phone or to another device to find, being presented to you at all times. Almost like a multitasking TV. I guess they're going to be adding more widgets over time so you can have more control over what you see down on that second screen. And I understand a lot of you guys are going to see this as a bad thing. Oh, the TV is spying on you. Intrusive. It's stealing all your data. But these companies are doing that anyway. You may as well benefit somehow from it. Popular TV maker Vizio made more money on advertisement than they did actually selling TV sets. Access to your data is the ultimate currency. At least Telly TV is trying to reciprocate you and is being completely transparent about their intentions.